Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Hamada. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Crosses it in here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hamada. Still goalless. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Kane. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Fagioli makes a dash for it. Off the ball! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Auxerre genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Now the cross. Oh, that was vital. Hamada. And it's Caicedo. Namaso. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. This looks promising. Chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, robust challenge. They've played it short. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Robertson. Now it's Kane. He's having a pop! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Kane really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hamada really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oyarzabal, spread it left. Just about within shooting range. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. Down to business again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Takes a shot! And a neat finish! How they've waited! Now they have it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And a chance! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Mikel Oyarzabal is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Messi. Oyarzabal. Caicedo. Plenty to aim at here. And he's straight offside. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Great vision. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Mikel Oyarzabal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Mikel Oyarzabal looking understandably energised after his goal. He might be in here! Now, can he find a finish?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No way through there. Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he's burst through. Plenty to aim at here. Spread neatly. He has found the way through. Sinayoko, and he shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Changement pour l'AJ Auxerre. Le numéro 10.
Auxerre can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 28.
Camavinga. And this is Kane. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Could be danger here. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Auxerre cut their deficit and look raring to go again. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oyarzabal really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mikel Oyarzabal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get...
Oyarzabal!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Paris Saint-Germain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Camavinga. Oyarzabal. Taken off it pretty forcefully.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Out towards the flank.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Camavinga. Aims beyond the defence. And That was nowhere near his best. Shifted it to the flank. Namaso. And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain come away having earned what they always set out to earn, the maximum complement of points. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! He's had a shot!
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings a lovely intensity to that left flank and thrives on getting into half spaces. I think his biggest strength is his footwork, his ability on the ball. He's just so skillful at going past defenders and getting good delivery into the box. This guy is really one to watch out for.
Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Keeper's dealt with that. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Mackenzie. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet feet. And he's got his cross in, forced to go back. Driving through the mid. Messi! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Messi! Messi!
Paris Saint-Germain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And it's pulled back. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Kane.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's made its way to him. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And that is going out for a goal kick. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Toulouse are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
He's picked his way through.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Cresswell. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Distributed tidily. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now that's well seen too. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Cresswell gets across to intercept that. Has a look and plays it forward. Kanji. Oh, this is a terrific run. That's good running with the ball. Wriggles his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! A collective sigh of relief from the
Il y
defence.
aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Encourageons nos joueurs pour qu'ils fassent la différence pendant la deuxième. Merci à tous d'accueillir nos joueurs.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Oh, good spread. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Caicedo. And Kvaratskhelia. Fagioli. And Akanji. And it's Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is expertly dealt with. Fagioli. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Kane. Nicely weighted ball. Oyarzabal receives it in a wide position. Big chance! In he goes again! Oyarzabal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Toulouse have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 6, le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro
Mackenzie.
le numéro 22.
Oh, some tackle that. That's a good run down the left. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Always onto this. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in.
What a letdown.
Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Changement.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Tries to get it clear. Toulouse have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. Robertson with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's definitely not his best.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Caicedo. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Robertson providing an outlet on that flank. Cresswell deals with that comfortably. And they can counter here. And he cuts out the supply. Driving on and making good progress. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This looks promising. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Caicedo. Driving forward.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Space for him to turn and look. Shot a goal! And again! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
But pour l'équipe
Some
de
heroic
Toulouse.
goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize. Your reflections then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain just may have felt a little extra pressure.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter.
Edouard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Edouard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he whips it in. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Haidara producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's all alone! And he's there to belt it away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Ferran Torres, is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Griezmann. Grimaldo receives it in a good position here. Gagnou knocks it into space. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Messi. Now it's Griezmann. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Udol. And he's managed to get free. Delivers the ball, brilliantly cut out. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to...
Oh, it rattles the bar! Decent hit from there. Griezmann. And Kvaratskhelia. Spread it left. And here's Ferran Torres. Kvaratskhelia. Well, there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's on the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Edouard. Udol finding himself in space, and a header! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for...
He's having a hit! Goal! Lawns! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's got away. foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Good read, needed to be. Udol. Said. And here's Griezmann, played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Sima. Now Bulatovic. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's found a way through. And it's Jimenez.
Edouard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Messi. Griezmann. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paris Saint-Germain currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Griezmann. Ferran Torres. Straight chance! And yes, it's there! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So they have it all to do again.
Paris Saint-Germain really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Messi opts to play it back. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a wry smile there.
Kvaratskhelia.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Udol. Now it's Edouard.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, just skips past his man. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Haidara.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Not a bad try by any means.
Bulatovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 29 514.
Bulatovic. They do. Now it's Edouard. Messi. And they can counter here. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi receives it in a wide position. Good ball, good take. Now Udol. Said, his second in the league scoring charts. And he's worked it through. And he's certainly onside. Chance! It's bounced back off the post. No way through, so back it comes. Zielinski with the slide tackle there. Zielinski defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great vision. Here comes the header! Ganu gets it clear. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Le numéro 38, le numéro 22, le numéro 14.
Messi.
Alors
Oh, look at the space here. Shot a goal!
Le numéro 10.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Kvaratskhelia. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Lobbed in behind. Thauvin. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Changement.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change. Now it's Haidara. Thauvin! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Sarr. And it's Thauvin. And here's Saint-Maximin. Stood up well to him there.
Lens clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's picked it up out wide. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Always onto this. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
A heavy challenge. Ferran Torres has found the net here, of course. Bulatovic concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Ferran Torres. Spread out to the left. And here's Carrillo. Looks across and plays it in.
3 minutes.
Sarr tries a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Well,
But
was he ever going to miss that?
Saint-Germain.
Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Paris Saint-Germain found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Oh, what a ball! There's a no-nonsense tackle. Picked out brilliantly, and the shots! And that's in! And right near the end, we have parity. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
But pour l'équipe de Lens. Le numéro 10.
And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both,
Eh bien voilà,
a
chers
very good
spectateurs,
evening.
Ce match se termine donc sur un score.